Hey everyone, it's Cass. So I thought I would make a really quick unboxing video today. I just got a package in and there are some ink samples in here and I wanted to share them with you guys. So I ordered from Vanness pens. They are my favorite retailers. They're my go-to if I ever want to buy anything. So I did order a pen as well, and I just ordered this for the nib. I plan on putting this nib in my Faber-Castell Lume fountain pen because I just haven't been super happy with that nib that it came with. And this pen, this is a Ferris wheel press carousel fountain pen, and my boyfriend got me one of these earlier this year. I think it was for Valentine's Day, and the nib was perfect. It was so smooth, and I found out that it fits in a Faber-Castell Lume. The nibs are like the same size. So I put it on the Lume and was enjoying that, and then excuse me if I cough. I'm actually just getting over, I've had COVID the whole week and I'm just getting over it, and I've just started not coughing a lot. So please excuse me if I have to take a drink of water or something. So anyway, about the nib. I also have a Pelikan M605 Tortoiseshell Black, and the nib on it was okay. It was just okay. It wasn't bad, but it could have been better. But anyway, the nib on that pen is also the exact same size as the nib that goes on the Lume, and therefore this type of nib. So I actually bought this to put this nib on my Faber-Castell Lume because I took the Ferris wheel press nib from that one that I had taken from the pen that my boyfriend gave me earlier this year, and I put that on my Pelikan, which actually I can show you that. So this is the Ferris wheel press nib, and it fits perfectly on here, and it writes like a dream. It is so wonderful. It's not, I wouldn't say it's as wet as I would like, but it's good enough that I'm happy with it. So I really like the nib, and since now my Faber-Castell Lume is without a nib that I really love, I thought I would just buy another pen and use the nib and switch it out, if that wasn't too convoluted of an explanation. So let's look at this. I never ended up showing the other Ferris wheel press pen on the channel. It was in the Lady Rose color, which is like a really pretty, like pinky gray mauve color. This is After Hours, which is like a navy blue. I didn't care what color I picked, I just got it for the nib, so. And it also feels super smooth. So I'm not going to do anything with this on the channel, but I just thought I would show that and give kind of an explanation as to why I bought this. I just bought it for the nib. So let's get to the ink samples. I have 4 here. So I got Monarca Arena Blanca, which somebody posted this on the fountain pen subreddit a while back, and it just looked amazing. I already know it's going to be too light to write with, but I really wanted to try it because it just looked gorgeous in the swatches I've seen. This is Wearinguel's Stonecutter's Song. Robert Oster Burgundy Chocolate Notes, and Pennonia Draculea, which I saw. I usually don't go for reds, but I saw Mystery Arts do a sample of this and it looked intriguing, so I thought I would toss it in the cart whenever I made the purchase. So pardon me. So I am going to kind of switch up how I start doing ink swatches. The normal notebook that I'm not going to use anymore. That was a Galen leather notebook with Tomoe river paper in it. I am going to make the switch to Sanzen Tomoe river paper. So I'm going to order, I think I'm going to do it in a B6 format instead of A5 because I'm going to change the way I do it and it's not going to take up as much space. So this is the normal format that I've been doing when I do ink swatches, where I would have like a giant swatch and then like a writing sample. But I find that this really isn't super accurate when it comes to the, like if I were going to like put these inks in an actual pen, it usually never ends up looking like it does on this paper because I used a glass dip pen here, which just dumped ink onto the page. And it just doesn't come out, like if I put that in a pen, it's not going to look like that. So I wanted something that looked a little more accurate to what it would actually look like if I put it in a pen. So I went on the hunt for a new dip pen. I do have a new dip pen, which I will be using. I'm really excited with it. It's exactly what I wanted. And I will be retiring this ink journal and I will be moving over to a Sanzen Tomoe river paper journal. I'm going to do it in a B6 format. I'm going to have to order it from Danica58 on Etsy. She doesn't have any right now, but she said she will be getting some B6 blank notebooks in stock in like a month or two. So I'm going to order from her when that happens, and that'll be my new ink journal. But I do want to show you the new format that I'm going to do. Oh, and this is a Chic Sparrow cover. This is new. This is the Waypoint Grand Canyon. This is an A5. I really, really love this leather. I also bought this in a B6 folio. This is a folio. And I really, really love it. I love the Grand Canyon color. Okay, so we'll open to a blank page. I need to get another pen. Excuse me, I'm going to drink some water. You know, the COVID hasn't been too awful. There's only been like 2 days that were like really bad. The first day was the worst. I felt totally fine when I woke up, and then I drove to work, and then like within 2 or 3 hours I could barely stand up. I literally felt like I was wearing like a weighted vest or had like a weight on my shoulders or my head. Like I couldn't hold my head up, and I was literally like dragging my feet when I walked. I've never felt like that in my life. It was really weird. I almost thought I would have to like pull off on the side of the road driving home because I thought I was gonna pass out. I was so tired. I couldn't keep my eyes open, and it was horrible. And then I felt like way better the next day, which was weird. Like I was having like terrible body aches that day, but the next day I woke up, I felt much better. And then like the day after that was okay. And then Thursday was terrible. I was coughing constantly. I couldn't breathe because my nose was stopped up. And I just was coughing so much, and I hate coughing. My throat's like really raw, and I feel much better today. I can breathe again. So it wasn't, I don't know, I'm glad it wasn't worse, but the first day was kind of interesting because I've never felt like that when I'm sick. I literally felt like I weighed like 50 more pounds than I do. It was so strange. Anyway, let's zoom in some. So how I'm going to start doing, pardon me, how I'm going to start doing ink swatches, I'm going to just do like a little square off to the side and then write the ink and then what type of pen I use to write the ink sample with. This way I'll be able to fit more ink samples on a page. And I haven't decided how I want to sort them yet whenever I get my new notebook in, if whether by color or brand, but I have plenty of time to decide. Okay, so let's start with Monarca Arena Blanca. And in the future, I'll have like a template behind here so I can make my squares look not messy. And this is a micron pen, so it's not going to smear or bleed or anything. Or maybe not bleed, but smear with the ink. Is that right? Oh, that is not, I just grabbed the wrong one. I'm sorry if this is all over the place. Oh, and here's the dip pen. I'll let you see that. So this is the new dip pen I have. This is the, I'm trying to get, okay. This is the Pilot Iro Utsushi dip pen. And I got this from Pensacci. I couldn't find it anywhere else. I got this whenever I ordered my Pilot Vanishing Point in matte black. It was like $6 or $8. I really wanted the black one, which they were out of stock. So I just had to get this one. I will say that I saw that Yoseka Stationery recently got the black one in stock, so I actually ordered that one because I really want the black one. So I'll probably just eventually sell this one. But anyway, it has a Pilot steel nib on here. That's all there is. There's no feet or anything. And this is actually the same nib that you will find on the Pilot Metro or the Pilot Prera, which is one of my favorite writers. So, and I have it in the fine nib, as you can see. So I really like it. It writes really well. And so you just, I'll show you, you just dip it in and then it holds some ink on the nib like that. So this is, sorry if I'm shaking. I've been really shaky the past day or two. And then I'll just call, or just do Pilot Iro Utsushi. And then just dip it in some water and we are good to go after I dry it. So that is essentially just gonna be the new format for my ink swatching, because it looks pretty, like that's what it will look like in an actual fountain pen. And then I have a bigger swatch here. So that's the plan. That is really, really pretty. Looks a little different from the swatches I'd seen online, but that is actually way more readable than I thought it would be. That is really, really pretty. I love sepia inks, or sepia, like, you know, I would call that sepia if I put it in frame. But I don't use them because they're just not as readable as I would like. I might try to put that in a pen. I really, really like that color. Okay, so let's do another. And up next is Wearinguel's Stonecutter's Song. And I got a little on the dip pen. Oh no, I got some on the paper. also is very pretty. Those inks look really pretty together. Up next is we'll do Pennonia Draculea. Sorry if the lighting is really bad. It won't focus. So that looks much darker on camera. This is, it almost looks orange. Looks kind of strange. It's not, so whenever I saw Mystery Arts do her sample on her channel, it had a lot of like black pigment looking stuff in it. This is, I'm not seeing any of that. And I did shake it, I think. I thought I shook it. Let's try another swab after shaking it. I thought I did, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. That's a little darker. Maybe I didn't shake it. Okay, now you can see more of the black pigment. Very interesting. Okay, last up is Robert Oster Burgundy Chocolate Notes. And I need to clean my dip pen. This is not sticking to the dip pen. Okay, there's a little. I don't like that as much as I thought I would. I guess it looked kind of different on the website. Anyway, I don't really care for that. I don't really care for the Draculea either. That was kind of just, yeah, I don't like either of those actually. Yeah, anyway, I do, however, very much like these two, the Arena Blanca and the Stonecutter Song. Those are very pretty. I think they look really good together too. I think I will definitely try to put that one in a pen and see how it writes. I think that's gorgeous. I love that a lot, actually. Alrighty. So that's the video for you guys today. If you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. See you later. Bye.